Welcome to our channel. In this session, we will discuss the concept of how do we represent the knowledge using rules. We already discussed different ways of representing knowledge. This is another way of representing the knowledge by using rules. What is the rule? If we are specifying the condition, if the condition is satisfied, then only a particular action is performed. Okay, generally the actions, that is, it captures either causal relations or diagnostic relations or heuristic relations. One simple rule is, suppose if a patient has fever and cough, if this is the condition, obviously what is the conclusion? The person may have a flu. This is a rule based knowledge representation. Before going in detail about rule based knowledge representation, first I will show you what are the different types of knowledge in artificial intelligence. These are the different types of knowledge. We will discuss each and every knowledge in detail. The first one is declarative knowledge. It is also called as descriptive knowledge. What it specifies, this knowledge simply represents the facts. That is, whatever it is existed already, the facts are represented under this knowledge. Here, for example, for a country, France, suppose see this one, Paris is the capital of France. How Paris becomes the capital of France, that is not at all required. Here, the only thing is you need to know the facts. So, it describes what is known, and the facts are represented in the databases or ontologies or knowledge graphs. The main advantage is search engines or virtual assistants directly give the question. Suppose if I give a question to artificial intelligence, what is the capital of France? Simply it gives the answer is Paris. How it is known? That is another scenario. Okay, that is procedural knowledge. That is, the procedural knowledge describes the different steps or different methods that are required to perform the task. That means it simply describes how do we perform the task instead of fact, just to the procedure. Clear? That is, how do we solve a quadratic equation? How do we drive a car? Okay, and these are mainly used by the expert system. Suppose robotics, automatically we are implement the robot, automatically it will do the task. So these are mainly encoded in rules, algorithms or decision trees. Now the third one is meta knowledge. Meta knowledge, what is the meta knowledge? So it stores the knowledge about the knowledge, that is, simply refers how information is structured or used or validated. That means simply it helps the AI to determine the reliability, to determine the relevance, and to determine the applicability of knowledge in different scenarios. Next, heuristic knowledge. Heuristic means simply the knowledge is derived from experience or trial and error methods or intrusions. That means simply the systems make some guesses and approximate the solutions with exact answers to get. So you already know heuristic functions E star H. So if you already know one path, that is one route, based on the past traffic pattern and apply the heuristic knowledge, we are moving to that route. And common sense knowledge, this is the basic understanding about the world that humans acquire normally, but it is a very challenging to artificial intelligence. For example, one simple knowledge, water is wet. Suppose if you drop something, it will fall. This is the general knowledge, but is it difficult to understand artificial intelligence? Okay, now, the next one is the domain specific knowledge, the knowledge that is specific to a particular domain. Suppose mainly focused on medicine or finance or law, whatever it is, simply it is represented a specific domain. Now, if you understand carefully, the total knowledge is categorized into different parts. For example, if you want to understand only the facts, those are placed as a declarative knowledge. If you want to do how to do the task, that is called as a procedural knowledge. If you want to knowledge about the knowledge, that is considered as a meta knowledge. If you want to get the knowledge based on the experience, that is considered as the heuristic knowledge. And the general basic information is a common sense knowledge. The knowledge about the specific domain, that is domain specific knowledge, like You know the operators. How we are define the operators? Suppose all are arithmetic. So comparisons are converted into relational operators and bitwise. Those are bitwise operators. For simplicity, we are dividing into different types of operators. In the same sense, the same concept is implemented to different types of knowledge. Now, so here I will discuss with one example. This is the medical diagnosis rules. What are the different rules? For example, I have three rules. One is if a person have fever. Suppose assume a patient. If a patient has a fever and cough, then they may have flu. Then they may have flu. This is my rule one. Suppose rule two is if the patient has a sore throat and no cough, even though sore throat is there, but there is no cough, and then they may have strep throat. Suppose if the patient has the flu and body aches, then the conclusion is prescribe some rest and fluids. If these are the rules, now what is the thing? From the rules, you need to understand the facts. What are the facts? The patient has fever, the patient does not have a cough, sorry, the patient have a cough and the patient have a body ache. From these rules and facts, you need to inference. That is, you need to provide some conclusion. What is the conclusion? According to rule 1, the patient have flu. According to rule 1, the patient have flu, and according to rule 3, the patient is recommended for some test, sorry, recommended for some rest and fluids. You got it? So based on the rules and false, we are getting some inferences. This is the way how we are getting the conclusions. In this, they are providing the conclusion, we have two ways. One is the forward chaining, another one is the backward chaining. These are the two different ways, like top down approach, bottom up approach. So what is mean by forward chaining? Simply forward chaining means starts with the given facts, and for the facts we are apply the rules and then derive the conclusions. Simply, it is a bottom-up approach. Again, I am repeating, it starts with some atomic sentences of the knowledge base and apply the some rules and then derive the conclusions and it is a bottom-up approach. For example, if the facts it is raining, what is the rule? If it is raining, the street is wet. From this, what is the conclusion? Obviously, raining is the fact. If it is raining, the street is wet. The conclusion is right now the street is wet. This is the way we are getting the conclusion. This is a forward reasoning. Again, the same thing. Starts with the given facts, apply the rules, add conclusions and generate the new facts and repeat the same process until we are getting the solution. Repeat the same until we are getting the solution. Exactly in the reverse fashion, backward chaining. Here, what happened? First, we are starting with the goal, and for the goal, we are adding some rules. Adding some rules, that is, once we are select the goal state and add the rules, and the goal state is the reside in the then parts and move on. That is from the if part of the selected rule. Suppose this is the goal. From this, we are generating sub goals, and from this, we are generating sub goals until the initial conditions are met. That is exactly the reverse fashion. See this one. What is my goal? My goal is street is wet. From this, what is the rule? When street is wet, if it is raining, then the street is wet. From this, what is the fact? It is raining. So obviously the street is red. This is my goal. In this way, we are moving in the backward chaining. Exactly. See, this one starts with the goal and find the related rules. From this, created the sub goals and check the facts and repeat the process until we are getting the conclusion. Until, okay. Now, the finally, why, what is the importance of representing the knowledge in rule forms? If you are representing knowledge in the rule forms, it is a very easy to understand, and a human expert describe the knowledge, and it is very easy to move to the direction. For example, if a person has a fever and tummy pain, then she may have an infection. If this is how we represent logically, if a person has a fever and tummy pain, that is, if person has a fever and tummy pain, then we are given the conclusion that the person has infection. We can convert into casual forms also. The person has a fever, and even though there is no infection, there is no tummy pain. No infection and tummy pain, there is a fever. That means the two statements are even though logically equivalent, but they lost their original. So, what is the importance? If the fever and pain cause the infection, this is the direction of inference. What are the advantages? Easy to understand. It is a divide, so modular approach ideal for experts. What are the limitations? Rule explosion in large domains. That is, if you have more number of rules, it is very difficult to explore, difficult to manage uncertainty and conflicts. This is the concept of representing the knowledge with the help of rules. Thank you.